Good Monday morning, Central Texas. I'm in a good mood because I just saw the 7-day forecast and I'm ready for spring. I want to get a little tan, sit outside at baseball practice, all the things get me in the mood for spring. We're only a couple of weeks from spring break, only 7 days from March. Cannot believe that. Live look out at temperatures, likely still want a light jacket ahead of the noon hour if you are headed out. Upper 40s, lower 50s, but approaching 55 already. Georgetown right now, 57 in Caldwell. It's 52 over in Gatesville, Waco as well. Let's talk about what's going on around the nation. Stick with me a couple of minutes here. I'll get to the 7-day forecast, talk about a couple of elevated risks for grass fires to pop up and spread here in Texas over the next few days. But for today, calm and quiet as you can see. I'll zoom in to us here in a second, but wanted to touch on the higher risk for pop-up fires once again, grass fires. That is a red flag watch there in that tan color, basically everything coming off of the Rockies. You can see likely some high wind warnings there near Denver. Red flag warnings much to the southeast U.S. Just low relative humidity in between systems right now and likely just warm and dry. But it's all about the East Coast right now. What a travel nightmare. Appalachians all the way up to New York City. They got about 18 inches of snow. You can see this area of low pressure just spinning there and barely moving. So they are likely just widespread travel issues over the next few days. But beautiful when you see New York City just blanketed in snow like it is right now. They got like a foot plus. Starkly contrasting is here at home. I mentioned we're on a warming trend, going to be well above the average once again over the next few days, kind of stair-stepping back up in between systems right now. Today is one of our lighter wind days over the next few. So this afternoon, we're going to go from lower to middle 50s upwards of about 60 to 65 degrees for high temperatures this afternoon. But since the sun is out, we're not seeing cloud cover. The winds aren't going to be high. It is actually going to feel quite nice there for just a couple of hours. Peak daytime heating 3-4 o'clock, 63 Marlin, 62 Temple, 63 Gatesville. Overnight lows slated to be in the upper 30s, lower 40s once again. So you probably want layers. Similar to what you wore this morning, not seeing any chance of a freeze. In fact, tomorrow morning is one of our chilliest mornings over the next 7 days on a warming trend for both our lows and our highs. Winds are going to absolutely be a story over the next few days. Today is our calm wind day. Tomorrow, likely we are sustained at 20, gusting up to 30, maybe even 5 miles an hour, generally out of the south, warm and dry. Wednesday, same thing, particularly east of 35, Brazos Valley and around the I-45 corridor could see some 35-mile-an-hour gusts. All of us could be sustained at 20 to 25, gusting closer to 35 miles an hour on Thursday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to have definitely a higher risk for grass fires to be popping up whatsoever. We're going to be warm and dry. And that is going to take us through the next few days. Just to recap things, sun's out today, winds aren't so bad. We're going to jump up from 50s right now into the 60s this afternoon. Bottom out in the 30s and 40s, wake up chilly, but shoot up temperature wise well into the 70s tomorrow afternoon. And yes, it can be windy at times. Same thing essentially on Sunday with a weak front moving across the area. It is going to make for a chilly Thursday morning post cold front from Wednesday. However, we immediately bounce back 70s and 80s by Thursday afternoon. As you can see, very windy that afternoon. Friday, winds calm down. We're sitting at 75 to 78. The sun's out and it is perfect patio weather. Friday afternoon, you get off of work, 75 sunny and no wind. That's perfect in my opinion. Saturday, we are going to wake up on the warm side and definitely be on the warm side in the 80s that afternoon. The sun will be out, a little bit breezy, maybe 20 miles an hour at times. Same thing on Sunday. This model is pulling in southeasterly winds. What does that mean when we're sitting in the middle 60s? Winds are light and backing out of the southeast. It means likely we're to see patchy fog on Sunday morning. You're headed out to church. Just continuing to watch for if we end up seeing visibility issues. But you can see Sunday, we're going to be trending way above the average once again. You also saw there is no chance for rain over the next week. We are going to begin March very, very dry. Drought monitor shows the further south that you go in Texas overall, a lot of our counties under a moderate or severe drought, but down there exceptional drought. Just really need some rainfall. This is a very spring-like forecast. If you didn't know it was February, what month would you guess this is? I would say April or maybe even early May, because we have multiple days where we're sitting in the 80s, multiple days where it is going to be windy as well. So not the best idea to be parking over tall grass with your engine on For developers, burning brush, probably not the best week to do so. Hopefully we can pepper in some rain chances. Just outside of this, don't forget you can always get this 7-day anytime for free on 6 Plus.